Alright, welcome to another Boulevard Paper Fight video. You may have just seen the video I did looking at a Coda deck from the perspective of it facing the Worlds Collide meta. And I thought, why not? Let's try the same thing, but with Age of Ascension. So here's going to be my AOA look at a deck, but this deck will be facing against the Worlds Collide meta, and how would it fare? I had a lot of fun doing that. I thought it was very interesting. You may be thinking about this and coming here because you just listened to our podcast on Health and Future Self, where we talk about the way the Worlds Collide meta has had us view decks that we've had in the past. So that's definitely what's in store for this, is taking a look at the meta from, or other sets from the current meta. So what Worlds Collide causes us to think about in different ways. So we have Private backs in the Indomitable Sensei. And we got Mars, Untamed, and Brobnar. And this is one of those times where when you see Brobnar, you are not totally disenfranchised with it, because there is some good Brobnar. I wonder how saucy this deck could be. It has Mars, which is always exciting. You never know what you can get in Mars with AOA, so that's always a really cool thing. So let's put the card down and let's reveal one by one. So first up, we have the old 1-2 punch. Bramo. Calfine. Drummerknot, looking good. First Blood. Foozle. Groke. Pound, Kulf the Quiet, Ogopogo, Relentless Assault, Rock Hurling Giant, and now we go on to the Mars side of things. We have Carpet Flotsam, Carpet Flotsam, Carpet Flotsam, Sky Booster Squadron, Tixel Beam Buckler, Vizima Think Drone, Xanthix Harvester, Orbital Bombardment, Flotsam Spike, that's pretty cool. And we have the Zookeeper, Brainstem Antenna, very nice. Total Recall. And now we go on to the side of things with Untamed. We got a Fanghouse, Grove Keeper, Save the Pack, Tentatalin, they're everywhere, Flaxia, Grasping Vines, Nature's Call, Nifflegrounds, and lastly, Soldiers to Flowers. Well, I gotta say, I don't think I'd be disappointed to open this. Now, I will say though that the Ember Control looked like it is something that is not even in consideration for this deck. But that being said, let's start off by just looking at Ember. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 printed Ember. That is a great number. How many creatures do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 creatures. Also very respectable. Now, let's do the fun thing of actually trying to identify the Ember Control here. So we got... Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. There we go. Ember Control in Groke. And that is all. So all the Ember Control that exists in this deck comes from one creature named Groke. But you know what? This is one of those decks where I think that is not actually what you're looking to do is control Ember. You are looking to go real fast with this. And the reason I say that is because you have Soldiers to Flowers, so you're purging each untamed creature from each player's discard pile, and for each card purchased away, its owner gains 1. How many creatures have we got here to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're getting a maximum of 5. But there is a cool combo here of having the Nature's Call Flaxia ability. So that is really sweet. I'm definitely a fan of that. You have Fang House, which is the Assault, which is really good because you can swing into those warded creatures and pop those beforehand. And then you have Total Recall for a nice burst as well with 18 creatures. And then there's this. This creature gains after you play a Mars creature. Ready this creature, and for the remainder of the turn, it belongs to House Mars. So, hello, Yuxel Zookeeper. Getting rid of those dinos over and over is fantastic. If there are no friendly creatures in play, destroy each creature not on a flank. So you have Flotsam Spike also able to do some things if you have no creatures. So, like, for example, wow, Total Recall into Flotsam Spike into basically Carpet Flotsams. So being able to deal with boards that this deck has in absolute spades. Then you return Sky Booster Squadron to your hand. So yeah, you have that as well. You have the Beam Bucker, which you want to play again. That's pretty sweet. And then you have Rock Hurling Giant, which is great for popping wards and just taking out things. You can fight with other creatures. Ogopogo's fantastic. Cough the Quiet's fine. Pound, again, ward popper. Grok's great. Fuzel's fine. Deal 2 match for each friendly creature. You may divide this. Yeah, so again, you can use it as a ward popper. Drummernaut, return things like Bramo to your hand. What else? Any other giants that enter play effects? Nope. But you could technically go Drummer. You could use Drummernaut even to return something that you don't care about that maybe is protected by taunt. So you could return one of your giants to your hand, because actually all the creatures in Brobnar are giants. You could return one of those to your hand and then just discard that to get rid of a creature that's under a taunt ability. So that's really cool. And of course you have stun an enemy creature. If that creature already stunned, instead destroy it. So this is just good to slow down some of those Star Alliance creatures that could be going too fast. Yeah, and then you have Nature's Call again. You can get Ember off. That's protected by Scudam and not Odak. What's the guy? I can't remember. Perfectus Ludo. And then, of course, Grasping Vines are really fantastic, because there's a lot of things out there where there's artifacts that are annoying, like, not so much now, but in Worlds Collide, so I won't say it, but Redacted, for example, would be one that this would be helpful for. But there's also things like the... why can't I think of it right now? The Colosseum. So you can get rid of Colosseum. You can actually throw a Lay of the Land back to their hand to make it inefficient. Actually, Lay of the Land would be a terrible one. But you see what I'm getting at here. Ones that you put counters on and you want to build. So it's also great for Quixelstone. Put their Quixelstone in their hand. You pop creatures that you want into play. And then you keep moving that way. There's also They're Everywhere, which is fantastic for popping wards, but also a fantastic way to utilize Save the Pack. So, you know what? This deck actually looks really freaking sweet to go against the Worlds Collide meta. There's so many ways to deal with wards, so many ways to pop the board, because these cards aren't warded. And if you get a Total Recall with any of those Carpet Flotsam, man oh man, is that going to be a great time. So I would not be disappointed to play this against the Worlds Collide meta, and I may even do that one time. Let's just bring this out, see how it works, because everyone is jamming the heavy Worlds Collide, and I want to see how fast this can go and smash face. So I hope you enjoyed this, because this was a lot of fun for me. As always, may your Ember never be stolen and keys forged promptly. Have a good one.